A wonderful morning to all of you. We all welcome you to Fountainhead School. I'm Sanjana. I'm the assistant PYP coordinator at this school. Just to request you, can we all form a semicircle in a semicircle formation?
You don't need that.
So that Andy is able to look at each participant. So a circle in that formation. Yes. I now hand over the mic to the head of the School of Fountainhead, and he'll welcome you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Vardhan Kabra. I welcome you to Fountainhead for this job-like session on PE in the PYP with Andy. And I hope that all of you have a great learning over the next 2 days, and that you carry it on forward to your schools and wherever you work into the PA areas. Just to give you a quick background of why we're doing this workshop, as many of you must be aware that there are many regional workshops happening for which are focused primarily on the homeroom teacher in the PYP. So all kinds of workshops from science and maths, and in the category 3 to many category 1 and category 2 workshops on inquiry and so on and so forth. But we don't have too many workshops happening in the PV. There are few that do happen, but there aren't enough. And we felt that especially taking the whole teams to regional workshops is not only expensive, but also it doesn't always work out. So we thought it would be a good opportunity if we can find a good facilitator to help schools in India with DP. So that's why we were, and many of you would be familiar with Andy's work. He has a very rather famous blog which many of you must be referring to. So we talked to him, and thankfully he worked out. He had the time to come in. We were initially planning to do it in June, but I think many of the schools don't work during that time. So then we thought it would be a better idea to push it a little later in July or August, and so the August dates worked out. So I hope that all of us are able to utilize this opportunity to the maximum and learn as much as we can. So once again, welcome all of you. Thank you.
Okay, hello everybody. Thank you for coming. I want to congratulate you right away because I truly believe that you have the greatest job in the world. You know, teaching PE is such a powerful thing, and it's so important, especially as we move forward in the 21st century. You know, I really believe that in my heart. One of the things that I want you to do right away, and I want you to think about, okay, I want you to think about what being a physical education teacher means. Okay, so besides teaching physical literacy, which is what we all do, I believe that it is our responsibility to also develop the child cognitively, socially, and emotionally. So right now I want you to pretend that you have a pen in your hand, okay? And write down on paper, I am a physical educator. And then put it on your shirt, okay? Okay, so we are all PE teachers, right? Now I want you to take the paper, okay? Take out the physical part and throw it in the garbage. Okay, can you do that for me? Physical out. Now you only have what? Okay, and that's one of the most important things that we'll be talking about over the next couple days. You are all experts in sport. You know, you've all played sport probably at competitive levels. You understand sport. Yes, PE is about sport. Do we all agree? Okay. But if our responsibility as educators is to develop the whole child, then we can't think from only a physical educator point of view. It is absolutely 100% our responsibility to develop our students cognitively, socially, and emotionally. Because you can't have one without the other. It's impossible. Okay, so if a kid is playing sport and they're trying to kick a ball, physically they can kick the ball, but what makes them kick the ball? It's the thinking process. So if we're not teaching the thinking process, I don't think we're serving the students as well as we should. Okay, so we always want to strive to enhance the learning of our students. Okay, so I ask that you really think about these things over the next 2 days and to think about what you currently do to develop the child physically, cognitively, socially, and emotionally. Okay, and what you need to do to better develop them in those 4 areas. Okay? Because again, just summarizing, we are educators first, and then we can move towards physical education, and by doing so, you become much better at your practice. Okay? Okay, time to break the ice. There is no talking allowed now, okay, when you do this activity. But what you are going to do right now is actually, if you have things in your hand, just put them aside. You don't need to hold anything right now.